Hi, this message is for my brothers and sisters who are single and are on a possible dating site. What I really want to help you in this video is to spot out scammers. Now, it'll be good if you would look up um, different kinds of scammers, what they do, so that you have a better understanding before you talk to somebody. Because unfortunately, there are a lot of dishonest people out there, a lot of people that are thieves, and really getting the knowledge that you can really help you to prepare when you get on these sites, because who knows, somebody may put up pictures of a guy or a woman, and if you're single and they write you, you may not think two things of it, but if you can get the information that you need, then it would prepare you for when you do talk to somebody. So I've been experiencing, this for a while. You know, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I was on Facebook dating and I was on these different dating sites. And I have come to really do my research and to look information up and to do what I can to know whether somebody was credible or not. And it seems like more than 90% of the time, they weren't credible at all. So if you're on Facebook and you happen to have somebody tag your name, you know, saying, hey, can you message me? Well, they want you to message them. But then eventually, what they're trying to do is gain information from you. And I have read that they do that in order to create a profile with your picture so that they can scam other people, or they'll get all the information that they can from you, create a Facebook profile, add your friends, and try to scam them. So you can always tell a fake profile by the little information that is on there, and for one or two pictures. And usually some of those pictures are, disgusting and obscene and stuff like that. And of course, Facebook is okay with it, but they'll flag any content that goes against what they think is right and wrong, which makes a lot of sense. So you'll see horrible pictures, you'll see little information, they'll tag you in posts. And if you're on Facebook dating, you need to watch some of the pictures. And, you know, it seems like if they're professionally done, then that's a good clue that it's not true. And they have pulled that picture from the website, web page somewhere. And I have seen in Telegram, I've had my share of people that would just write me out of the blue. And then they're like, hi, how are you? And then eventually they start talking about investments, crypto, Bitcoin, and all these other things. And that's what it usually leads into. And usually some Telegram, some of these pages, they don't have any information whatsoever in the bio. So could be a good clue that that person is a scammer. And so if you are single, then you need to watch out for romance scammers. You need to be on your guard. You need to protect your heart according to what it says in scripture. Guard your heart, for in it flows the wellspring of life. So with somebody on Telegram, you know, you'll eventually see their intention, but don't give personal information. Don't give your phone number. Don't give your name. Your first name may be shown, but don't give your entire name. Don't give any personal information, when you were born, and things like that. And just give them wrong information. And if they are true, then you'll get to know them eventually. But for now, I would say do not give any personal information to anybody. They could chat for 1 week to a year before you would know whether or not they were legitimate. What they do, which is totally evil, is they'll compliment you. They'll say you're nice looking, stuff like that. And they'll say you're wonderful. And it seems like a real connection then is developed. And that's what they shoot for. But after a while, from what I have read in other web pages, is that they'll say that they're eventually in trouble, their investments didn't go through, and stuff like that. And they'll want you to send them money. Well, when you get that clue, delete them. So, in closing, what you could do, and what I have done, is if somebody just talks to you out of the blue, get their picture, go on Yandex, and do a reverse image search. Upload their image into that and see if it's anywhere else on the internet. And you could also try to do that with Google as well. Do a reverse image search and see if their pictures are legitimate. If their pictures are on another website, then delete them right away because they are a scammer. What you could do too is if they sent you, like, they'll ask you what your likes are, so you tell them, and then they tell you what theirs are. And one I had noticed recently is somebody had sent me what their likes were, but the commas were, set up in the wrong way. They were spaced. So, this is something that's weird. So I copied what they had wrote and I pasted it in a Google search engine. And lo and behold, that exact thing that they had said was on another website. So I knew right away that person was a scammer, so I deleted them. So those are some of the things that you could take down for yourself in order to know whether or not someone is legitimate. So the biggest thing is don't give personal information whatsoever to them. Research everything, their pictures, what they say, and see if there's any kind of inconsistencies in what they're saying. If they live abroad, they're going to say that they live in the United States. So test them. Okay, you're in the state. What's your favorite restaurant in that state? And then look up that state and see if what they're saying is, verifiable. I mean, they could easily do a quick search and say whatever restaurant is there. So you really need to test them on their words, test them on their knowledge and see if they in fact do live in the United States. So those are some of the tips I want to try to help you with. And just know that, we live in a fallen world, and there are just a lot of dishonest and evil people out there. So you got to protect yourself the best way you can. So I pray this video has blessed you.